Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Annie. Whew. Okay, I can breathe easy. All is working. Hey. Good morning, everybody. Or afternoon, depending on where you are. To all those that I've been chatting it up with before the live started, hello again. And now hello to Joyce, the Bud Files, Julianne. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, H-Night channel member, how are you? Doree, Rosa, hey, Gwendolyn. Hey, Kenneth. Hey, 1998 champions. Hello, hello, hello. Cookies and Cream channel member, aka my manager. Anna, how you doing? Hey, Nelly, how are you? Hey, Black Queen, how are you? Hello, Catherine. Hello, Kat, channel member. How you doing? Rochelle, how you doing? Elizabeth, how you doing? Oh, Sylvia. Hey, Sonia, channel member. What's going on, everybody? Hey, Miss Viv, how you doing? Woo, hope you all are well. Hey, Dwayne, how you doing? I'm glad that you're a great H9. I'm doing good. Whew, okay, let me get my breath here. If you could see me dancing in the chair, you would be cracking up laughing. But let me see. Let me get little background sounds here. And okay. So, hey, Sarah, channel member. Hello, Vanessa. How you doing? I have a lot, so I'm going to try to get to everything. And I know you all just are, trying to imagine what the heck I'm going to be saying. But anyway, let me drop this just a little bit. Oh, good, Elaine. I'm glad to hear. Yeah, well, here in North Carolina, and I know when Church Nelly pops in that, yeah, it's boiling here in the South. I would just say that. Which it's July and it should be, so I'm not going to complain too much. So, let me see. Everybody's just saying hello. Okay, so I want to do this quickly. Disclaimer, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, and personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. This video was made for entertainment purposes and is transformative in nature. And my favorite quote of Harry and Meghan, each of us can change our communities. All of us can change the world. So, the beginning of the week, we had Harry and his lovely wife Meghan at the UN in the celebration of Mandela Day. And Harry delivered very touching remarks. And yeah, everything's going to kind of flow right into trash time. But, I'm just going to go down and kind of move through and try to behave myself during this portion. So here are just some lovely pictures. I know the squaddies have seen them ad nauseum, but I just wanted to share. This truly was a big deal for Harry. Meghan had spoken, at the UN Assembly for Women, and for him, it's just it's a nice another little cherry on top of their beautifully built cake. Let me just say that. Was he nervous? Yes, there's signs that he would be, and who wouldn't be if you're going to speak in front of any particular audience. So, I have to do my little woo-saws before I even hit the go live button in StreamYard, just to kind of calm down a little bit. It's always that, of course, I've had mic issues, sound issues. So, even though I did a test yesterday, that doesn't mean it was going to work today, but it did. So nerves are always going to be there. The look of love and her giving her reassurance to him, major. So I love this picture because no one, especially over there in the UK, that just seems to want to throw mud at them no matter what, can take this moment away from him. There were different people that were hating and here and there and all that, but see, when it was over, he sat down, that sigh of relief. But then when people are like, kudos, good job, hey, can't beat that feeling. I just think this is a beautiful picture of her, and I wanted to share it. But, here they are, smiles as usual. Thankfully, they were able to have a little downtime in New York. Yes. And I love the pantsuit. The back, the back is what did it. And I understand, of course, as always, fashion that Meghan wears sells out immediately. Tina, if you're listening, do you have any extras? Since she does usually buy any fashion that Meghan wears. Meghan also had lunch with Gloria Steinem. They are friends, and I know that the haters like to think otherwise, that Meghan doesn't have friends, but, whatever. So here are the three outfits and I thank you to the squaddies on Twitter, because when I see them, I'm snapping the pictures. So we got additional good news this week, and let me get to. Let me go here. So, I'll pull up a big one, but it just says Prince Harry won the bid to bring to High Court challenge against the Home Office over his UK security arrangements. So he can proceed. And it says, but only granted permission for parts of his claim to have judicial review. So it could be the ones that he wanted to keep protected that may not, but I didn't read the full release in the documentation, but it was making somewhat of its rounds, which I was surprised to see any UK news outlet mention it. Anyone that knows Dr. Chole's name This was hilarious to me when I saw it. When she was like, "I'll never tire of Meghan and Harry winning." Yes, because that's just what they do. So I love this. So what also was released that I saw, and I was like, oh, I have to put this out there. So, his memoir is finished. And I love that it said completed legal checks. Harry is basically saying this. Where is it? If you woke up thinking you want to start shit with me, I think twice, because I woke up wishing a MF would. Yes. So that's what I took from the legal checks are done. I was going to get quite interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I know Squad is, of course, going to buy his memoir. Yes, make it a bestseller. And so I just had to put this like legal checks. What? Anyway. So I see there's quite a few comments. I just want to jump over as we're rolling into the SQUADDIE corner, and just to make sure I'm not missing anything very important. Let me see. Where did I leave off? Hey, Marshar. Hi, The Gathering Within. Tier. Let me see. Patty, how are you? Marshar said. Doreen. Angela, how are you? Carolyn. Legs, how you doing? Lori, I see a different spelling. I like that. Yes, she is, Lydia. She doesn't hold back. Dr. Schill lets it go. And she calls them out, poor, no, not poor. Big baby PM couldn't handle her. Yeah. That meme is too funny and true. Oh, it's very true. It's very true. I am looking so forward to his memoir. I don't know what to do. But yeah. Hello, Empress Queen. Yes, 1111. Grand rising to you also. Hey, Vesper, how you doing? Okay. Let me go back in. So in SQUADDIE corner, in my Twisted Thursday, trying to raise the vibration, because there just seems to be a lot of drama going on. Let me just throw this disclaimer out. You may hear Kuja and you may hear Penelope snoring. So I just want to put that out in case you do. This mic picks up everything. Woe is me if I should want to poot. I'm just kidding. Okay, let me move along. I'm getting into my silly mode. Anyway, this was in the raising vibration. The person's actions will tell you everything you need to know. And this will lead into everything else, including trash time that we will be seeing and discussing and all that stuff. So Omid was on one this week because Omid's been on one the last week or so. I still keep a side eye to him, but because he is, Rhoda, although he's breaking free of Rhoda, I don't know. Anyway, but he had just put this out about how numerous within the bubble of the family. Yeah, I don't know if they can consider themselves a family. We're hoping that, Harry and Meghan would be broke and have to come back and, on their hands and knees and groveling, and that hasn't happened, and he's living his dream, has his dream life. I just, yeah. So let me go to this one first. So Chole Kim mentioned that she had met Harry and had been invited to their home, and we'll be coaching Archie and Lilbet in snowboarding. Can you imagine the two of them? Can you imagine when they're old enough? Oh my gosh, it's going to be awesome. And then from a world renowned snowboarder, come on now. Okay, so I just thought that was sweet to share. Again, it shows who is truly serious about connections and mental health, etc., and just maintaining healthy connections. Yes, I'm just saying. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, Harry and Meghan, okay, yeah. So, oh yeah, Christopher Boozy. I put it under Squaddie Corner versus, although he's talking about this particular hashtag, Meghan Markle exposed, and yeah, they analyzed over 5,100 tweets and identified accounts spamming and hashtagging and doing all kinds of special things. Yeah. So anyway, we'll get into some hashtags in a little bit. When you mess with Harry and Meghan, the squad does not take too kindly to that. And some are learning. But anyway, I wanted to give an example of what happens when you say no to the invisible contract or to the tabloids. So I saw this morning. Hopefully most of you know who Kate Beckinsale is. I'll just say Underworld. If you've seen those movies, you know who she is. She had been sharing on Instagram pictures of the cutest fox that had wandered in, and they were, nursing back to health and just kind of giving this fox comfort, but the fox was also giving them comfort in the same regard. So she tweeted, she Instagram put up just saying that, I will not be sharing any more personal photos or videos of Peepo. I think that is the cutest name. I was approached by the DM Daily Mail last week to do a paid interview about the fox, and I declined. This has led to a few almost ostentatiously insulting articles to punish me for saying no, which is disturbing. Who else always gets slammed in that paper? Well, can we call it a paper in that tabloid? Because they said no to them? The invisible contract laid right out, and it's not by Harry and Meghan. Okay, so my last post was about how life-altering people's kindness has been during one of the hardest weeks my family has ever endured. I am choosing to concentrate on that and perpetrate that rather than provide fodder for people who want to shame and hurt. Trust that our little fox will continue to be looked after responsibly, not just not put in a position to be weaponized. If this doesn't just highlight everything that Squad has always been saying, and Harry and Meghan. Here are a few solo pictures for those who like seeing him, her, as a little goodbye, and I may reiterate how much kindness they've been shown. So this just took me back when I saw it, but it is so true. If you're nice to me, we'll be nice to you. And I guess because she turned down their money, they got insulted. Like, what the actual blank is wrong with people? Like this tabloid, especially, they keep getting sued. They keep losing most of the recent lawsuits, especially, Harry and Meghan, may I say. But this is ridiculous that it's just ridiculous. So it's out there. It's true. When those that want to say, no, it's not possible. Well, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's happening because let me just jump right into trash time, trash time. Because I want to show this. This is how the British media is, and I show this every week on here. So I'm just going to jump to the comments really quickly, and then I will really get into trash time. Hey, Scratch and Pete, how are you? I hope you're well. I hope I have not missed anyone else. Let me see. Oh, wow. Hello, how are you? Wow, South Africa. I'm honored. I'm really honored. Let me see. Yes, Sylvia. Let's see. Mashahan will never be broke. Even if they became broke, they will never go back to Shutter Island. Isn't that the truth? There's no reason to go back there. Thank God. There's no reason to go back there. But yeah. So, it's just amazing to me. Yeah, Vesper, that's what we call it, Shutter Island, because that's what it is. That's what it is. Lydia, Christopher Bosey is my hero. He is on it. He is, and it's just hilarious to see how the Rangers can't stand him. But yeah, and I hope all the rodents from hell pay for all the crap they have caused. I'm telling you, it's just amazing. Sylvia, Lydia, yes, Chris Abosi is my hero as well. Yeah, you have to, anyone that he's endured, his family's endured due to the bot central. And we all know where those, the money bags are streaming from. So anyway, let me go down. I just want to be sure I'm not missing too much in the comments. And hello to anyone I may have missed. Hello to those in the clouds. Hello to you all. Just know that if you drop down out of the clouds and say something a little too off the wall and non-Sussex positive, yeah, the mods will get you. So Joyce, this is how the media holds that country hostage. You go against them and the media go after you. Everyone afraid of the media. Isn't that something? They got upset with her because she did not accept a paid interview because she didn't want to discuss her Fox. I mean, mind you, there's so many other things going on, but also knowing the lack of integrity of the DM, yeah, and they showing it by going after her. It is astonishing to see. And I think Squad, a lot of times we feel like we're screaming into a vacuum. And then you read this and realize that while we know there have been others that have endured and some couldn't endure anymore and then took their lives, and you would think that the tabloids would learn, but oh no, they benefited off of that by playing, oh, how sad of this and that, when you were the one that was, anyway. It's just kind of amazing to see at times. Okay, good for her turning down the money. Yeah, I mean, you would have to say she doesn't really need it. Not really knowing the true financial, but she's a well-known and very successful actress, and yeah, I don't get that whole thing. But anyway, yeah, I know you two. You two love the trash time. You crack me up. Hi, Alita. How are you? Hi, Sharon. Annie with the trash cans. Yeah. Catherine, the UK is just bitter and jealous. Meghan left with her family, said her piece. Meghan has not looked back. She hasn't. And all of these, oh, my sissy. Hi, Hilda. She's spamming up. That's cool. Although I still owe you, so don't think you're off the hook. Yeah, for yesterday. Hi, Vonzella. How are you? Where is it? Oh, there we go. Yeah. It's getting kind of crazy. So, oh well, that's nice of you to listen I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Black Queen, for the super sticker. I appreciate that. Thank you. You're so sweet. Thanks. And I'm gonna thank Lydia if she dropped one before the stream even started. So thank you again, Lydia, for that super sticker. Let's see, what is she making? Turkey, eggs, cheese on a roll. Sounds good. Yum yum. Hey Rhonda. Hi Sarah. Let me see, what is this? All the Sussex supporter fans have ever asked for is that the people reporting on them be fair and honest. We do not want any special treatment. Bingo. Harry and Meghan, that's all they asked for. But obviously, it's very clear that any of the positive headlines for the others is because the others are scratching the back or filling the pockets, or their pockets are being filled, as it sees now that they pay for interviews. Oh, okay. Anyway, hello, Jenny. How are you? Ooh, sunny Jamaica. How are you? Yes, I would love to be there now. With a rum punch in my hand. Okay, Sylvia, it's unbelievable that because of Meghan, there have been talk shows started in the UK just to harass Harry and Meghan, mainly Meghan. They give critics on Harry and Meghan that should not concern them. That's true. It's like, mind your business. I mean, there's nothing, that scorn payback. Yeah, it's crazy. But it's just, anyway, y'all know what I'm saying. Because I'll start going... I said I made no promises on how, if I misbehave or whatever. So, okay, continuing on with trash time. These lovely hashtags were trending. Yes, they still might be. I didn't check this morning. But Tom Bowers is a liar. He's an author coming out with a book that's really a hit job on Meghan. And people that I guess he referenced in there are already coming out to say, no, that's not what was said. This is not what was done. So, and some of the derangers are quite upset. But anyway, and then the Duchess of Tights. We had tight gates. We had that whole BS story. Meghan addressed that on the Oprah interview, said Kate apologized and, gave her flowers and all that for making her cry the week of her wedding because of some damn tights that she wanted the flower girls to wear. It wasn't Kate's wedding, number one. So therefore, take a step back. I had said, because I had shared some of this with the channel members beforehand, and I said, oh, Kate was being a wifezilla. So instead of being a bridezilla, since she already had her wedding 10,000 years prior, she was being a wifezilla. I guess she thought that because of whom she's married to, that Meghan was just supposed to cower. Get the hell out of here. Okay. And I'm glad that she didn't give Kate her way. Tights were not needed. It was a warm day, my understanding, in the UK. So, yeah. Anyway, just have the poor girls, in tights and all this other crap. But yeah, Duchess of Tights. So, whom this Duchess didn't wear tights herself, so she needs to cut it out. But I think the flower girls looked adorable that day. They didn't need tights. I'm just saying. It was a beautiful May day, and the memes started, and I have to share. Thank you to the squaddies. Yes. Twitter has a wealth of stuff, I tell you. And I just think this is... the picture has come into perfect use. No one cares about your tights obsession. If I hear about your tights one more time... Whew, okay. So, it's just, I want to say, I and a couple of other squaddies, and I did ask if I tweeted out if someone has the actual screenshot. I think I do somewhere in all the massive pictures I have on my phone, or it might be on my other, I don't know, it might be in the cloud. There was a point that a tabloid printed how Kate had made Meghan cry. And several of us squaddies were like, oh my gosh. They actually put the screenshot up, one of the squaddies, and we were talking about that under the tweet. And before we finished our conversation, they had corrected it on the site. So when we heard the Oprah interview, we were like, aha, it's true. It was the other way around. So just saying, I'm sure Oprah saw the note that Kate wrote. Of course, it can't be published because, Kate would have the copyright. You think Meghan don't know that? But I guarantee she showed Oprah that I'm so sorry for making you cry note. So I think the UK needs to take a laxative and lay off of Harry and Meghan. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Whenever they do something good, here y'all come with your little pooper scoopers and just have to shovel it out. Cut it out. Go on and eat the manure that you're shoving at us. That's what I have to say. Okay. And speaking of manure, in speaking with, we see a couple of trends here. This man, this old cootie coots farts. There's words I want to say, but I'm going to be nice. He's got nerve to want to do a book to try to take down Meghan. Anyway, I just had to laugh like that. Yeah, because it's hilarious. So you're a paid hitman in a sense. So instead of you using a gun, you use a pen or, a book, which I'm not buying it. Hopefully no god darn squatty buys it either. But yeah, it's all over the place. Your friends are putting it out that basically it hastens the downfall. Excuse me? First of all, he's not a biographer because they're not authorized. That book's not authorized. You never even spoke to them. So let's get a grip on reality, Bowels. I'm going to call you like everybody else. You know what I mean? So in his book somewhere, he, had quoted how in the Vanity Fair in 2017, I believe it was a September issue because it was, I believe, right before their engagement. And she was saying how much they were in love and blah, blah, blah. And saying how Bowles is saying that Sam Kashner had said all this stuff about Meghan, and Kashner set the record straight. And with him setting the record straight and even going as far as, congratulations to Prince Harry for taking such an extraordinary woman as your bride. I mean, theirs is clearly a love match. So why would you should stop piling onto them. So the Derangers, having seen that, I'm not even hiding names. I just wanted to put it up here saying, I'm very angry. There are some delusional crazies out there. They really thought they were going to have a book that's going to take down Meghan, and then I guess Harry would be, collateral damage. I don't know, but yeah, poor puttentains, poor things. So there was also this whole thing on, I guess in his book, he's saying how boarding school friends, boarding school friends. Harry's damn near 40, so boarding school friends told him to get away from Meghan. There was some shooting event at one of their castles, the royal family. And Meghan called them all out on their bullshit. The stuff that they were saying, the misogynistic, I'm sure a little on the racist side, I can guarantee. And she called them out and they just couldn't stand her. I mean, of course, how dare you? I'm sure they looked at her. How dare you say something? I wish I had such a posh accent right now because I would throw it on. But, it is what it is. Can't. So, yeah, it does make the so-called friends look worse than what you're trying to make Meghan. In fact, it gives Meghan even greater standing that she stood up. She's always been that one to stand up in the face of. So she didn't care if you are Harry's friend. She's going to let you know that's not acceptable, especially not around me. All right. And before some of the haters start in, we've seen his best friend in California. So don't try this whole that Meghan chased off his friends. Not gonna work. Not gonna work. Not gonna work. Oh yeah, and in addition to the whole, nobody wants to be around Meghan. So there was this whole thing written about Emma, Harry Potter, not wanting to meet Meghan, but they did meet in 2015 before she even met Harry. My gosh. So it's a book of shit. I'll just say that, allegedly. I'll just say that now. So I just wanted to kind of put that out there. Now, as far as Tightsgate and that Duchess, people have been going in on her too. So I didn't know she had a propensity to flash her bottom at the boys. I know she walked the runway in that see-through. And so, yeah. But middle bum, that's what your nickname was. So all the little lies that the derangers or the bots run around saying is deflection from what you did. All roads lead back. I'm going to start singing Follow the Yellow Brick Road. So I saw this morning, and fair warning. I found it funny, but that is my personality. I don't know who this person is. I screamed when I read it. Oh, okay. I'm not reading it. It's just if you see it. All right, moving right along. Now, this is what gets me. So Monday, in addition to being the day that Harry was giving his speech at the UN, the Rangers were in full force and was saying how it was Thomas Markle's birthday. And they were just like, funny thing, Harry, are going to be gushing over the birthday of a guy they met once. Okay. And the point being, and then just saying about, it being his birthday. Let me see this other crazy. So someone must have been standing outside with this crazy ass sign. Now, logic escapes these haters, truly. Logic escapes these haters. For 18 months in castles. No, she hasn't spent 18 months in castles. Remember, they lived in a cottage, which I guess you can say is like a mini McMansion or whatever, but still, and they have a very large home mansion. Okay, we'll say it, but it's not a castle. Excuse me. That's what them others live in. Okay, with their millions of servants and nannies and etc. So I just thought the logic. I was like, what are you missing? And complained on TV during a pandemic. Complained about what? There was no complaining. What are you talking about? So anyway, don't know who this person is, but I just laughed because I'm like, yeah, again, the DM strikes again. I nearly wrote speeches, and it's like, how meeting Meghan and didn't really like her and all this other stuff, but everyone that has met her says that she's warm and inviting. And this one just says how increasingly irrelevant Meghan and Harry when they can't coast on their titles forever. Okay, let me say this. Maybe I'll do it in this voice. Harry was born a prince, and so he will coast on that title for the rest of his fucking life. Okay, there you go. Now, all right. Did I wake y'all up? I hope so. Harry was born a prince, given the title of Duke upon his marriage. Harry will always have that title, as will his wife, Meghan. Okay? So get over this, they coast along forever on the titles. That is who they are. Let's move on. Thank you very much. All right. Now, if you really want to talk trash, let's talk trash. The BBC to pay damages to former royal nanny over Prince Charles' affair claim. Wow. Because obviously it had to have been a long time ago, because, you know, the kids that she would have been the nanny to. Okay. What's with Diana? Yeah, or, you know, one's 40, one's going to be. So I'm just saying, wow. And this is just happening now? Oh, okay. Harry and Meghan stepped away. They didn't get pushed out. Let's just stop that crap. All right, so Karma wants you all to know you will never understand the damage you did to someone until the same thing is done to you. That's why I'm here. Karma. So the UKers, you better beware all the stuff that you're putting out, okay? Now, this has to be the best clapback of the decade. I'll just say that. Of the decade, yeah. I think it's the decade. So this one is a Rhoda, and he tried to be a smarty. When I saw who clapped back at him, I was like, whoa. Martina Navratilova, she was like not having it. And what she said is true. Why don't you leave private family matters to actual family and just shut the F up? Okay. I bet she got blocked. I wonder if she did. I wanted to ask her. Did he block you? Because, you know, he's sensitive in that manner. But, yeah. Here we go. Whatever. Now, I do want to show a few little clips. This one cracked me up, this GIF that I saw on Twitter. You know Twitter's the wealth. This is what I imagine her. Would you like to see that again? It's just positively hilarious to me. And would you like to see it a third time? Because it doesn't last long. You know, GIFs are fast. So, And to those that keep saying that Meghan's always grabbing at Harry, she touched his arm. Wait for it. Harry is no joke. Okay. He was like, okay. And the pictures I did see of him giving the side eye to folks that were just the gentlemen that were, you know, kind of reaching in to shake Meghan's hand. Hilarious to me. Hilarious. So now I'm going to jump into the comments and hang out with you for the remainder of the live stream. And I have 175 comments, so I don't know if I will get through them all. Hello, the Stock Explorer. Hello, Facing Reality. I see you, see your names as I came in. Hey, Connie, how are you? Over there in Switzerland. Hello, Joanne. Gladys. Okay, good. I'm glad you're time out. I hope you saw our messages earlier on that. It was just a little mistake. Dolores. Okay. Oh, and thank you, Connie, for the super sticker. Thank y'all. Oh, y'all helping pay for this new mic. Do you like the new mic? Oh my. I'm getting into my silly mode, so I'm gonna be getting off real quick. Hey, the fraud and charlatans. Hey, Cicely's. How are you? I feel like I'm screaming. Am I screaming? I hope not. I'm working with one working ear for the last couple of weeks. Don't ask. And so I sometimes feel like I'm yelling when I really don't want to. So yeah. Yeah, I was wondering that too. Why was the woman there with the sign? No clue. Not even sure. No clue. Just to be seen and get some coverage, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Um, Let me say that deranged hater. That deranged hater with the placard is displaying how her low self-esteem is not how bad Meghan is. Yeah, exactly. It like if there was some connection to. First of all, they zoned in on Meghan. Meghan was there to support Harry. So Harry was asked to give a key address. Yeah, because as the Mandela family has said, he is tribe. So just chew on that, haters, chew on that. And I'm just going to leave that. Harry and Meghan are very much relevant for them to even write about. Yeah, I mean, they keep writing about them and keep them in their paper and all this other and it's just craziness. 25 years after Diana interview, and they are now paying damages. I know, like, it's just this, well, that he got that bag of cash or bags of cash. Excuse me. So maybe that helped the BBC pay for it. I'm just saying. You just never know. You never, ever, ever know. Kat, thank you. You're so funny. Thank you. Thank you for that. Oh my goodness. Hello there. How are you? I love Mickey. Okay. Harry never met Tugboat Tommy. They spoke on the phone once and that's it. And all the crap that Tugboat Tommy keeps speaking about Harry, why would he want to meet him? Why would he want to meet him? I mean, the man did have no excuse over a year and a half while they were dating and even before the engagement to meet Harry. So on that, because Mother Doria sure did. Ooh, all right, let's not play. Well, I'm glad it sounds really clear. I'm not even sitting near it, actually. I'm pretty far off, except for when I want to do this voice. Okay, let me stop. Let me get it together here. Okay, Kenneth. One thing for sure, Harry and Meghan are getting it on the regular. Now, Kenneth. Oh, Lord. That's why they glow. Okay, that's why they have that smile and the glow. Something that space and cosplay could never replicate. Okay, never replicate. Don't even try to duplicate. Okay, there's my little rhyme for y'all. Uh-oh. I'm getting there. I'm getting revved up. Can't do that. Let me see what Joyce said. The sign woman was probably there because she got paid. Yeah, probably from one of the tabloids. Probably. Again, she mentions Markle, which, hello, Harry was there doing the key address. Meghan is there as his spouse in support. Common sense, yes. Looney Tunes, yes, just another jealous Karen. Lori, that woman with the sign is just jealous of Meghan's life. She married the most famous, popular, and handsome prince, Diana's famous son. Yeah, who we know has moves because we've seen those videos. Righty then, moving right along. Patty, what goes around usually comes around, right, Miss VS? They will reap what they sowed. Oh, yeah. 1,000 times over. I pray that they do. I hope we all get to see it. Although I think it's coming, especially when a certain one checks out. that's in our 90s. I'm just saying, seemed like, just saying. And in fact, it was cute because one of my cousins asked, like, there was some article, and I keep trying to tell her, just stop reading stuff regarding that family. But it was about how space and cosplay were being called to the Queen and getting admonished for their helicopter rides and all this other crap, whatever. And she was asking, my cousin asked me, like, well, who would be next if something happened, God forbid, happened to space and cosplay in the entire family? And Harry and Meghan. Harry would be, by virtue of being the line of succession, but thankfully, the little critters that space and cosplay have, and whatever other ones are out there from space. Yeah, let's just keep on moving. Let me see. It's disturbing to see how other women are doing their best to degrade Meghan every day despite not even met her. That's true. And then they'll slam you if they were talking to you to say, well, you don't know her either. Yeah. But I also don't go on timelines, up and down timelines, saying all this crazy stuff. Cosplay has there's enough truth out there on cosplay if they really were reporting on it. Did her bum show get photographed enough times? Yes, because the wind took her hem of her skirts on several different occasions. But she didn't have underwear on. Yes, and her ass was out for the world to see. Anyway, moving right along. What is this? Connie, Charles Spencer's also going to sue BBC, I'm sure. Oh, over the Diana? I hope not. Lord have mercy, please. Diana was of sound mind. She did what she felt she needed to do. Sadly, those crazies up the ante. Now, let me just say this. I'm just going to throw this out here and then move along quickly. If you understand and know, then you know and you catch it. And if you catch it, good. If you don't, hopefully you will one day. That cosplay needs to be really looking at the situation with her, now deceased mother-in-law, and see how her father-in-law benefited from that disaster and that tragic situation. He became daddy of the year. Oh, look how he is with his boys, and he's doing all this wonderful stuff. She better take a real close look. I'm just saying. Because they've shown that they don't give a flying fig. Okay? I'm just saying. Allegedly. Okay, living in the triangle. Hello to you. How are you? Marshara, they are trying to start a hate narrative against Meghan on U.S. soil. But a lot of Americans can care less about that hate campaign and will protect Meghan. Matter of fact, the Rangers make it smoke. Yeah, they are. Oh, dear goodness. I can't even believe I'm going to mention this. So space and cosplay are coming to one of the cities that's probably got a huge racial issue, very big and known on racial disparity. I mean, most cities do, but Boston to launch his Earthshot, whatever the hell it's called, award, which, why are you coming here? Oh, okay, because you're trying to upstage your brother and sister-in-law. Not gonna happen. But let Boston and those who may attend, all those have to fly in, the upper crust in their less than environmentally sound or safe transportation, unless of course they've all signed up for Travelist, Harry's brainchild. I'm just saying. Okay, moving along, so that they can find ways to give back to kind of offhead their big carbon footprints. Okay, I'm just saying. I don't understand also why Harry's always getting derided for environmental stuff, and he's not the one touting environment, but then space is touting environment. Even doing this Earthshot prize, and he flies helicopters to every little thing, and private jets and everything. So, okay, I'm just gonna leave that alone. Moving right along. Anna, the fat boy seeking attention, has been eating all the burritos from the taco wagon. The way he looks, yeah, he's kind of scary, actually. Hey, Mrs. Amici, how are you? Hope you're well. I know I'm probably way behind. Harry and Alita, Harry and Meghan are the blueprint. Others will follow. Yeah, they're copying and everything else. Now, that jumpsuit that Meghan had on, I believe was navy blue, but it pictured like it was black because someone said it was. I saw someone comment that it was navy blue, and the Rangers were trying to say how Meghan was copying cosplay. I'm like, in your life, you wish. She just showed her that it can be done better and more stylish. And she truly showed the others, Ford Fiesta, how to wear a pantsuit. That fits. That shows your curves. Okay. Let me move on. I don't know who's that. You can see, hey Nellie, how are you? I hope you're well. I'm going to call them space cadets. There you go. That's right. That is kind of fitting. Living in the Trine, these Rangers are seriously enraged, hoping they don't blow a gasket and stroke out. Well, I hope they do. Oh, did I say that? I'm sorry. Nellie? Navi, how are you? Why do I always say that? I'm looking at Nellie also, so hello. Okay. Navi. Shh, Lydia, shh. Hey, Lottie, how are you? Vaughn. Okay, let me behave myself. Let me get on down here. Let me see. Actually, someone said they're going there because of the Kennedys. Okay, I'm sorry. So, AKA because of money. That's why they're going. Let's see how many bags of money fly back to the UK with them. I'm just saying. Is this when he gives $1 million prize to someone for some creative brain thought that they had? Or solution, quote, solution? I'll just say it that way. Of course she is. I wonder if she'll give them any I wonder if her co-host, if one of her shows, she has a certain co-host who is 420 friendly. I'm just gonna say what the shit guy is. I wonder if he'll be around. They better watch out. Okay, Martha don't play either. All right. Okay, the difference between negative press cosplayers is true, but Meghan's is untrue. Very, 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 very true. Okay. They keep saying that Meghan was a yacht girl, but cosplay was, I almost said her name. Cosplay was the yachty in her younger days. So, deflection. It's always deflection. Let's see. Wilmot is trying to have a successful global project. I guess if people knew, I don't even know the name. I think it's Earthshot. I said Earth something, but usually if I see squaddies, I'm like, they're coming up with some little nicknames, so I just kind of leave it at that. Hello to you. Cheek TV, is that how you pronounce it? Let me see. Legs, exactly, Mrs. VS. It's always projection, yeah, with baldy locks and Kensington cosplay, Karen. Yeah, and I'm kind of sick of it, Sylvia, that sounds kind of freaky. Mrs. VS, Billy has wrapped himself around the Kennedys. That sounds kind of freaky. I'm just going to say this. I hope they don't take some rides on any piers with the Kennedys. Oh, God, I'm just going to move right along from that. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, moving on. Yeah, it's gonna be time for me to get off because I'm gonna have to. Elaine, I hope you're well. Take care. And she left about 4 minutes ago, probably. I need to get myself going because I can see now that it is starting and I don't want it to go there. I want to kind of stay nice, keep my channel, all them fun things. Yeah, no. Well, I mean, he could try. She'll probably, move away like she did when he touched her shoulder that time. Mm-hmm. They can try a lot of things. They can try all that they want. Mrs. VS, can you go back and read my comment about the book Meghan Misunderstood? Meghan Misunderstood. Uh-oh. Can you post it again? Only because with all these comments, it's going to be hard for me to find it. But Sylvia, just repost it and then I'll see it coming in as I'm going down this group of see that I turned off my background music. Let me put that back on wherever it was. And let me just read out the Kennedys have been around since JFK Jr.'s death. Yeah, which was so tragic in itself, but Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Cabbages little Earth Flop adventure trip is gonna backfire. They will never be successful until they atone for what they've done to Meghan. So true, cookies and cream. So true. Mashar, Ford Fiesta, aka it's Gumby, damn it. It's Sistren, how are you? How are you? Okay. Oh. I think, didn't she get that tossed out? I think. I'm just saying. Okay, Annie, you get it. All right. Oh, he finally found a project in 40 years. Well, I mean, they take time. It took her how long to come up with 5 questions? And does anyone remember those 5 questions? Hell no. Because anyone who claims to be concerned about maternal health and early childhood development wouldn't be partaking in any type of shenanigans that have involved Meghan when she was pregnant. Even after it was known she had a miscarriage. And then during the 3rd pregnancy. Yeah. She'd have came out, well, then again, I guess she's silenced, but, the stuttering, what did that meme say? The stuttering blow-up doll? Yeah, that's what she is. That's what I'm hoping. I hope they get the biggest snowstorm in December because I think that's when they're coming. I'm like, anyone with common sense knows to stay away from the Northeast in the wintertime, but hey, come on in. Be my guest. Maybe they'll get snowed in together for a week and they can't leave that hotel room. Ooh, wouldn't that be something? Our hotel rooms. Oh my gosh. Yes, she was the one photographed and they sued over that particular photograph, but the one with her behind hanging out and other parts, never heard any lawsuits on those, but okay. Hello, Conscious Business Services and Opportunities. How are you? I hope you are well. Don't mind the shenanigans of my stream right now. I'm just saying, don't mind the shenanigans. Okay, and you might be hearing my husband in the background. I do ask your apologies. Hold on one second. Okay, all right. All right. Let me see. Mrs. V, special K invited the author of Meghan Misunderstood on podcast. That is something you would consider. Oh, look at that. Yes, I would. I would consider that. Some ideas and maybe, well, I was going to say make it a members only conversation. That would be their little treat as members. But yeah, I would consider that. I guess I would have to get in touch with, Special K and get that information, or she can pass on my information to the author, but I know the squaddies that met Harry this past week, and Meghan. Yeah, I'm all for that. Let's see. Let me just tell you, it's no joke. The snow is true. No joke. No joke. All right, so Black Queen Harry would abdicate. He don't want that trash. Yeah, man. Well, it would be a whole lot of changing going on over there, wouldn't it? And that would be that country and all them folks that have just rallied against that would be their karma, their sweet, sweet karma. Ooh, would that not be the karma? Mm-hmm. But Harry, would be a just and favorable king, wouldn't he? Mm-hmm. And Meghan's already a queen. All right. Mm-hmm. I feel he truly needs time to discuss his book. Oh, Sylvie, let me tell you something. The hits are coming. They're scared. But I just love how it says the legal checks are done. Come for him if you want to, folks. Come for him if you want to. Let's go. I know, she's too funny. He probably would, but if he does, just think of the line of succession. He does, then it goes, of course, his children are minors, but I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. Anyway, let me get off of that. And let me move on because I'm just being bad. I'm getting worse, and I don't want to get bad, that I could get bad. But it has been just over an hour, a little bit over an hour. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining today's live stream. I hope you had a blast. I had a blast chatting it up with you. Y'all know, Sussex Saturday, y'all. I am going to be checking into some merch, getting that up and running, and hopefully you all will like it. Channel members will know ahead of time, so that will be their little scoop, and have first dibs. Yes, give me little insights and their feedback on stuff. So, but I do hope you all have a wonderful week. Please remember to wear your mask when you're out and about. Today they did say that the monkeypox is a global epidemic or whatever. So, yes, be very, very careful, everyone out there. You got the vid, and you got that, and you got they had their first case of polio in New York City. Folks, yeah, I won't go there, but just know that there is a vaccine for that. Please stop it. Okay. All right, Wusa. All right, y'all. I love each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take care. Mwah. Bye, everyone.